Today on Parts and Pieces, we're going to have an episode that was broken down in two parts. Mainly because I ended up making two figures and I had a lot of good video footage that I wanted to show, showing how a custom can go from one way and end up a totally different way. I started off making these two figures by trying to make another buzzer and basically trying to make the other buzzer off the tasseled boots that Copperhead has on. Well, that didn't work out, and I wanted to keep that in there. So, what I ended up with was making another Grim Viper, which now is a Grim Raider, but that didn't work out either, and I ended up switching up and making a Copperhead, and got an extra Grim Raider out of it. So, this episode right here will be broken down to two parts. The first part will be showing how I finally kind of get these two guys to come together with the alternate Copperhead here in the Grim Raider. And the second part will be finalizing it up, going over some water slides, doing a little bit of writ dyeing, painting, things of that nature. So we got a good episode in store. Like I said, I wanted to take you guys through how many times this thing changed up. It changed up like 3 or 4 times on me getting to these characters, but I'm satisfied with what we got. And let's go ahead and jump into it. This is going to be a 2-part episode, so after you watch this first part, the second part will probably already be up. So enjoy. On today's episode of Parts and Pieces, we are going to be trying to make another look for my man Buzzer here. As you can see right here, I have one that I've already done. I'm really feeling that. But I brought another head sculpt for him as well. I actually really like this head sculpt. I thought I liked the whole figure, but this body is really just, it's kind of whack. I understand what they were going for. They wanted to make it slim and kind of, true to the design, man, but the knees are super thin, like I'm one of those old school Marvel Legends, man, and it's not really hitting on too much, so I really don't care for it. So what you see me done, I've taken the boots off here. Got a cheap head sculpt from that figure on eBay, and that's what I found out all I really like about that. I also got some legs from the classified buzzer off of eBay, and I snatched those moccasin or boots with tassels off of the Cold Slither one and put it on that, and those fit. If anybody was ever wondering about that, I do like the boots as well. The body's okay, but what I found myself needing, I'm gonna need the hands off this too, and then I'm gonna guess maybe one day I'll take the pants and put them somewhere else. Just totally dismember him. But from the first picking of that figure, this is what I came up with. Just pretty dope. Made him a Baltimore Ravens fan, kind of punk rock look here. This one's gonna be similar, but we're gonna make it a little bit different. So like I said, of course, we're gonna use his legs and diaper from the original buzzer. He did have a dope overlay on that, as far as the diaper wise, with the skull and stuff on it. The blue jeans look pretty good. But I came across some old Stalker and Grunt combined figures that I made Kitbash like 2 years ago. I'm gonna totally break this down. I want to use this camouflage sweater part off of him, man, and put that on, make something out of it. And also I'll be taking the neck off of this too, because on eBay that head didn't come with a neck. So we got the boiling water going. We're gonna Kitbash another buzzer here, man. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to it. So I'm taking off the leg here. Pretty sure, I could definitely use these legs somewhere else. Stalker was a great body during the first generation to Kitbash. But like I said, what I'm looking for here, wow, I got it too high. The head popped off inside the ball. Let's see if I can get it from the neck. Yep, there we go. Yep, so we got to strip down. This is what I want. This web gear, I love this web gear here that Stalker has. It's good to, kind of blend figures in, but I don't think I need it with this guy here. So I'm going to strip it down and, I'd definitely be able to use it somewhere else, especially on the Outback buck. You know, it fits great on there. I'm gonna take his hands off too. I don't need the hands. Use the hands from the other buzzer. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. As you can see here, I already got a Kitbash figure that basically what I call my mock-up. I just put this guy together just to see if it would fit. This whole guy right here, I don't have a name for him yet, but I do have a crew that he's with, was created strictly off these boots. These are Cold Slither Buzzers boots. I was trying to make another Cold Slither buzzer and I wanted to use these boots, but it didn't work out on the mock-up I had, so I came up with this. I actually like this. Once you see the end result of this guy here, you're gonna like him too. So he's part of this Grim Viper or just Range Viper crew that I'm building from ground up. Didn't even know I was gonna do this crew, but today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna break down the mock-up and then we're gonna put it back together because I got some extra things I want to do with him. So let's go ahead and drop it in. We're gonna keep this in real time. Put the boys in the pot. Don't need long. You see, I already got my water steaming hot. I was already ready to go. I'm trying to take advantage of this time while my daughters ain't here and I can just talk and go ahead and do my commentary too. All right. So I'm gonna pull them out now just to see what's up. Let's bring them over here to the crock pot. Drop them in. He's steaming hot. Look at that steam coming off him. Easy to take this off. You really don't even need no water to take that Range Viper head off. I got it on the Outback neck here, which is this is the Quick Kick Night Force upper body. Here, took the diaper off. That's all I really need to do. I need to bust these boots off so I can show you guys what was the deal with these. Okay, so you see the hole here, see the plug here. This is Stalker's legs, the original Stalker's legs, Buzzer's boots, so they match up. So if you guys who like these like little boots with tassels on them that Buzzer had, because I just thought they were unique, you can use them for Stalker's legs, so they will fit on that. Let's go ahead and take this off too, because this is two separate pieces actually. And these are boots that were actually used before. I believe these are Rock and Roll's boots. I'm not 100% sure, don't hold me to that, but this ain't nothing but an overlay piece. It's real soft and rubbery, so I can put it back on now, no problem, okay? And it kind of fits kind of even with the top there. So this is two separate pieces. So if you don't want this tassel piece and want to probably put it on some other boots, you totally can. But let's go ahead and pop this boot back on while it's still warm. Cause yeah, see, okay. I'm about to say, it got cold on me. You got to do it while it's hot. Get these boots rubbery, nice and rubbery. I got it on the right foot there. See this inside piece? That, oh shit. See, this is why I do this. This is why I do this. I put it on the wrong leg. I had the shit backwards. So I'm just putting it back in the water. Boom. I got it hot enough so I can go ahead and bust it on off. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and throw this other boot in there, because I already know it's probably gonna be cold by the time I get to it. So let's take that off. You heard that pop? It's time to hear that pop. What that Players Club. All right, put that on there. Yep, fitting. And I always can tell by the inside thigh. So I'm always gonna have that. You see that? It's on the right leg. Let's grab the tongs. Boom, throw that back in. Let's go ahead and get this boot back on there. Well, of course I know I got the right one. Shit, I already put the other one on. Oh man, but yeah, this boil and pop, man, it just takes you through it, just like how I'm going through it, man. So we got that on there good, got that nice and soft. What I wanted to do was kind of bring him together a little bit. This is Falcon's belt from the Night Force pack. I ended up with a lot of those. Let's go ahead and throw this diaper back in because it done got cold and kind of stiff. I'm gonna throw this belt in as well. Put it in the hot water, get it warm. What I want to do is put the diaper and the belt on, then I'm gonna snap the legs on. So we're gonna get that back straightened out. Okay, I think the diaper's been in there long enough. Don't take long when I got that water boiling, steaming hot. Okay, I got the belt in a little bit longer. That's a good thing, so it can go over this diaper and rest on his waist. I want this stuff pliable, man, so I can move around with it. Grab that belt. I mean, this is easy Japanesey, man, once you start doing these boiling pops. And where the belt go? I lost the belt. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see when that belt dropped in there, I wish you guys could have seen it. It bounced almost like a rubber band. That's how soft this plastic has got. Okay, make sure we got it up the right way. I'm gonna slip this on, cause like I said, it ain't for nothing. It ain't gonna hold nothing. It's just accessories. It's just really trying to bring these two figures together. Cause well, shit, we dealing with we dealing with 4 different figures now. We dealing with Stalker's legs, Buzzer's boots, Range Viper helmet, Outback's neck, and Quick Kick's chest. So damn, 5 really, 4 or 5. Yeah. So when you get comfortable with this boil and pop, it ain't nothing. If the figure gonna fit up, it ain't nothing to splash together. It ain't nothing to splash together, because if it fits up right, then you know what's stopping it. Especially if you already done did a mock-up. With me, I do a lot of mock-ups, so I don't waste my time on camera. Boom. You see how easy that popped on because it got hot? Boom. Boom. Go in like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And I put that in there just to see how it's bringing that. It brought it together a little bit. Now we got the Range Viper head. I'm gonna just put that on for GP. It fits on the Outback neck naturally anyway, because that's how the Range Viper started off. It's just basically Outback's buck. What's a cool thing about me doing these new Range Vipers is, like, this isn't painted. So it gives you a flesh tone arm. It actually brings some realness, some real life to the character. And this is part of the crew that he's gonna be a part of here. You know, my little different Range Viper crew. See, I'm gonna show you how squishy that head. Look at that. Look, that's how soft that plastic gets. You know when this thing is hard, you can't squish that damn thing like that. Goes on, no problem with. All right, this guy's good to go, man. Next time we see him on camera, we will be putting some tattoos on him. I got a bag of tats, and this is the perfect canvas with these arms out. He's jacked too, so there's plenty of real estate to put all these tattoos on it. These are my Raiders. These are the Raiders. I got a name for them. I'm gonna put something else. I don't know if it's Rowdy Raiders or what. We're gonna let that guy cool off there, man, and let's go ahead and put these tats on. Character right here that's gonna run with my Raiders crew that you see kind of over and to the left, who's just a little bit different than them. I've been wanting to use this Copperhead head sculpt on something else, and just came up with this by accident, really. Which lately a lot of kit bashes I've been making by accident. So we got this guy here. This is Buzzer's original legs. I wanted to use the Cold Slither Buzzer's boots on these legs, but it just didn't work out. So I had to put the original boots back on there. But see, then I had this Stalker torso left over from when I put it on this guy. So fitted it up, seemed like it was pretty cool. Couldn't find a neck and head to fit Stalker's chest, and then this Copperhead head worked out, man. So this is what I ended up with, man. A pretty cool figure. I'm gonna do some things to it. I'm gonna put the web gear on from this Copperhead that I took off a long time ago and kind of blend this guy together. I really want to paint this helmet. I just don't know which way I want to go about it. But let's go ahead and throw him in the pot and get him broken down. Meant to take that web gear off as well. You see, I got that water steaming hot. Steaming hot. You know, you want to get it there so you can go ahead and break these guys down with ease. I think I left them in long enough. Let's take them over to the crock pot. If we need to put some heat back on them, we will do that. See, I meant to take this web gear off because it was already kind of just maybe loose on his legs anyway, but it's all good. We're going to take this off. Boom. See how I'm just breaking them down with ease. He coming apart like chicken on the bone. So boom, pop that helmet off. That was nothing. Now I want to get this web gear on him, and what I might do, I might just take off one arm. I'm gonna take off one arm. You see here, I'm about to pull it right out of the socket. There we go. Yep, and I was able to keep this in. I want to keep this in. The only reason I took this apart is to get this web gear on. So let's get this a little bit more pliable here, which is gonna look dope on him. That's the beautiful thing about Kitbash and Classified. You start making real human beings. You start making people with longer torsos, or just different things going on with them. And by me combining all these figures to get together, I've made a tall, slender guy, almost kind of like how Budo is. Budo's a tall, slender Joe. He has a different body style than a lot of people, and that's what this guy ended up being. So I'm putting the web gear back on him. Doesn't take long. See, this is all in real time here. Matter of fact, let me put my arm through here. Let's get it over his head. There we go. There we go. Let's get this down here. Let's get this other part back over. And see, now we good to go. We good to go now. And that looks awesome up against that green. Let's plug the arm back in. Let's see if it's still warm enough to do that. Can we do that? No problem. Plug that arm back in. Joint is working great. Looks really, really good. I see this figure right here. There's no point in putting a belt on because he's already got a cool belt. And I think with this helped blend it in even more. So I'm gonna drop the legs back in there just for a quick second. It's already heated up. Let's put his helmet back on too. I think, excuse me. I think that is still hot enough. Legs been in long enough. Let's get that back out. Boom, boom. Something very easy, simple. Here, boom. I don't know where the web gears came from, but it was obviously somebody with some bigger legs. Buzzer's legs is kind of thick, so this is borderline on there. What I might do is hit it with a tack of some super glue, just to kind of make sure they stay in the spot they're supposed to be at. You see there, they kind of, wanting to do their own thing here. But got you another kind of character, Copperhead character. This guy, like I said, is more of a taller, slender looking guy, but it's dope. Once this cools down, this is going to tighten up a little bit as well on his chest as far as the web gear, but it's looking really, really good. What I do need to get, I need to find Copperhead's gun, which is somewhere. That long pistol he has with the scope on it, I think that would look better than this. I think it attaches to the back. So sit this guy here. Let's bring that camera down. So he looks pretty good, man. Let's go to the same level that he is. Yeah, I'm liking that. And see, even though he is not a Grim Viper, he's gonna be running with this crew right here. Looks like he fits in pretty well. Pretty well. And also got another guy here. This one right here came from, I was trying to find, which I've been looking for a home for Heavy Duty, but Heavy Duty has a neck on him that fits no other Classified. It's almost like it's specifically for him. So what I ended up doing was taking Heavy Duty's hands, took the Grim Viper's vest off, put Quick Kick's vest on, took Heavy Duty's chain, and gave him the Grim Viper helmet back again. And just it still kind of gave this character his own identity still, which is cool, man. And it just shows like, hey, this is not a robot, it's not a monster or anything. It's actually a black guy up under here, man. But that's the little crew that I'm building on. And of course, there's going to be regular Grim Vipers in this and other range Vipers possibly. But I wanted this mixed batch right here of people with their own identity to kind of be head figures in this crew. So let's go on to the next stage. All right, that concludes part 1 of my alternate Copperhead and Grim Raider video. Please stay tuned for part 2. We'll get into the water slides and basically finishing these figures off. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you can, give a like if you watched this video this long. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because we have more episodes of Parts and Pieces coming your way. Stay tuned for part 2. And with that being said, God bless.